Welcome to Western College Football Night. Right here on SDN. We welcome you on in to Western College Football Night. Right here presented by Target. Welcome on in. We got our three winners of the night: Florida, Michigan, and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Very, very odd Saturday of football. Not sure what to think of it, other than that we've got plenty of teams who are right on the cusp of being great or being average here. We had some good football. We had some kind of blowouts here on this college football Saturday. Next Saturday, we got some good games for y'all. Featuring Oklahoma and Texas from the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. That should be a good one. Saturday on Fox. All begins at big noon kickoff. Pre-game show. I get to the three winners in just a moment. First, let's talk a little bit about what we've got coming up, or what we had today. Big games that we had today: Iowa, Michigan. Michigan getting it done. 10-3. We'll have. That's a crazy, crazy game. I think, the lowest scoring Big Ten game since 2009. Other early game, Oklahoma obviously taking care of business. Middle of the day, we had Texas beating West Virginia. It was closer than it should have been in that game. Of course, in the SEC, Florida defeating Auburn. Clemson and Alabama were off this week, so it was kind of low-key for a lot of teams here. I mean, I could have a top four, but really it's early and it doesn't really matter. Then in prime time, Ohio State getting it down over Michigan State. Also, Oregon able to overcome Cal. That was a terrible game between Oregon and Cal. Should have been a much better game. We got our three winners of the night here: Florida, Michigan, Ohio State. All three of the big games that I said they were going to be today. I have a winner coming out of those three games. I don't really think that any of the other games really saw significant growth of teams over what I expected. I mean, we all expected. It's all about exceeding expectations here. Florida, I think people undervalued them, and they're going to be going into Baton Rouge with a good opportunity in a top 10 matchup next week. Ohio State, I didn't think that they were going to put Michigan State on skates like they did today, and they looked dominant. They are definitely the number one team in the nation. The Buckeyes are right now. And Florida, I already said Florida. Michigan, though, I will only give Michigan's defense credit because they adjusted very well today. Nate Stanley had a very bad day for Iowa, and a lot of it was Don Brown and his defense getting it done. Michigan's offense is not included in that. It was atrocious from Michigan's offense. Should have done a lot better. But, I mean, Iowa is not a bad defense either. But Michigan's offense has been terrible, with the exception of the Rutgers game, maybe the Middle Tennessee game. But this is Big Ten play. Michigan has to keep it going every single week from here on out. They still have Penn State on their schedule. They still have Ohio State. They still have Michigan State. And Michigan is very lucky to only have one loss right now. They could have lost today. They could have lost to Army. They are probably they are the most inconsistent one-loss team in the country. They could very much be much worse than they are. But I think they got to move on. And they're still vying for a Big Ten East championship. Haven't done that. I don't think they've ever gone to the Big Ten championship game since its inauguration. And that's something that just got to keep putting it together week after week. They still control their own destiny through the rest of the way. So that is the three winners of the day. I don't know why we do that segment, because it's really hard to pick out three winners on a day where it's just disappointing. Because, I mean, there were just too many terrible matchups today. There were some good ones, and the three that I chose were the best three that I could choose. Next week, we got a good week, and we're going to wrap it up here. I'm not going to keep talking because I'm kind of mad the Hawkeyes got handed to them today. Iowa's offense has a lot to improve on over the next 7 days. Next week, your day gets started with the Red River Showdown, Oklahoma and Texas on Fox at 11 a.m. Central Time. That's noon Eastern on Fox. Then middle of the day, Alabama A&M. That's SEC on CBS. Florida State Clemson. I believe that's going to be on ABC at 2:30 Central Time. And then also Michigan State, Wisconsin. I think it's going to be on BTN at 2:30 Central Time. Then in prime time, we've got Penn State, Iowa. I think that's going to be on ABC. USC, Notre Dame on NBC. Florida, LSU going to be on ESPN. And then in Pac-12, after dark, it's Washington, Arizona at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 Eastern on FS1. Stream live on the Fox Sports app. That is after some NASCAR in the early hours on FS1. So for our entire crew here that put today's show together, bringing a good one, and hope on another good week of college football next week, including a top 10 matchup between Florida and LSU next Saturday night. It should be a good one. I mean, we get Oklahoma and Texas. We get Florida LSU. Middle of the day, gonna be a boring one again. I mean, Michigan State, Wisconsin's not bad. There's some other games that could be better, but I can't be complaining here. See you guys next time for Morrison College Football Night. That'll do it for us. Peace out.